Welcome in, everybody.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the 26. Let's jump back into the action with this defense up against a 1st and 10 at... Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll set them back 5. Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. On second down, it's Hill. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. On third down, Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Jackson gets this one to Hill. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they're able to double their lead in this. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, Lynn, and he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they just keep... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw on third down, Lynn looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are... We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now it's Jackson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, it's Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Back to throw. Lynn steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 2nd and 3. They'll run the screen with Carson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. From the gun on 3rd down. Lynn, he'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. There, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Lynn, he'll find Smith-Schuster again. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Lynn, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lynn. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no. For 22 in the first.
Go to 50, plant. Greystone, travel. Check 3.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to...
Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Jackson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep...
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into it. scrimmage.
Get up. 18 Gator. 22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's able to pick up the first down. Kind of a tough spot here for the offense. It's 3rd and 4. Now the ball is in the red zone, but they're facing a 3rd down. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. They're hoping for a nice return on this upcoming punt here as they trail in the 4th quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Well, when you're leading, penalty you want.
Ready.
A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll roll him out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
Pilot 64, weak.
On 4th down, Lynn buying time to his left. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Charles, whatever's going on. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong